I see it trailing all too fast, but I'm not leaving. And you go round and round and round, and you cannot see. I'll be right behind you, hawking the tree. You look so beautiful today, and how the game is changing. Just like a stranger, suddenly knows everything.
The mountains are calling and you must go. Hi, good morning. It's early in the morning. This is day 3 in Tbilisi and today we are leaving Tbilisi. Everything is finished. We are just leaving Tbilisi and we are going to Dadori. So to reach, basically we are going to Kazbegi. Kazbegi is like the Russian border from here. It is around 200-250 kilometers, and this is the most exciting and the most epic road trip ever in Georgia. If you come to Georgia, this is one road trip that you must do. I mean, I can't pay more emphasis on this must word. I mean, this is a 100% to do thing. From Tbilisi you go to Kazbegi, and all across the Georgian highway you will find the most scenic and the most beautiful places on planet Earth. So here we meet Mr. Waso. He is going to take us all around this epic Georgian highway, and he picked me from the airport. Such a lovely people. I mean, I have always been saying throughout this vlog that Georgian people are one of the best people, and this is the perfect example for that.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
So this is the right.
First up, we have Jani Monastery. It's 4th century monastery, almost 600 years. No, 1,600 years.
1,600 years.
Yes.
Here we are at the first destination. This is the Jani Monastery, and then the best thing about this monastery is the view. Just look at this view. This monastery is entirely this is on top of a hill, and then just outside this you have this very old town, and you have a cathedral, and maybe the police headquarters out there, and from here the view is simply magnificent.
This is a Jani Monastery, and this is the oldest monastery in the Georgia. In 586 they started build this building, this church, and 604 over 28, almost 28 years they built this building. This is the oldest monastery, and if you look building up from the sky, you can see this monastery have building like a cross.
Yes,
And that's why they have give it the name the Jwari, and Jwari mean Georgian cross.
Cross. Yes.
Cross monastery.
The epic telescope. You remember what I said? Whenever you find a telescope, the view will be magnificent, and just this view is so worth it.
We got everything we need right here. Wine and burning chemistry. You and me alone. You and me alone. Inside of our embassy. Everything we need right here. Make me sing along. Sing along. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you.
Done with the first place. I mean, I wish I had some more time to spend here. I mean, because the view here was really magnificent. But what I am promised is on the way to this epic trip, I mean, this is one of the least important views. I mean, the views that we are going to see ahead is just breathtaking. I mean, so the hype is created, the excitement is there, and let's go ahead and let's do this.
I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. Oh, watch me dancing in the colors, lightning blowing up a thunder.
So as you saw, these shops on either side, they had these bottles. These bottles were of red and white color, and they are pretty humongous bottles. I just asked Waso what are they selling. He told me that these are homemade wines. These are local homemade wines, and these are not normal bottles. These are really humongous bottles. Maybe 15 liters, 20 liters, say for example 25 liters, and then people will just gobble it up in one sitting. So approximately 20 minutes drive from Jani Monastery, we come here at Zinaveli Reservoir. I mean, I'm sure I messed up this name, but this is the dam that is made, and just next to this they also have a nice monastery. So this is the place where you get to see the entire dam, and then they have the opening for the dam over there, and then the reservoir, the water flows in there. So what we are going to do here is obviously flying a drone. Welcome to paradise. Midway from Tbilisi to Dadori, you have Dadori Fortress. I mean, this place, do I need to say anything? Really, just look at this. Just look at this view. Trekking up the Dadori Fortress. So we are going to the top of the fortress and then, get a panoramic view of this. I mean, you see, pretty exciting place already. There is a bit of hiking that you need to do if you need to go to the top of it, and holding this camera and climbing is a little sketchy. These views make you do all these things. Okay, let's go inside, let's go. Okay, so now we are climbing the top of this fortress, and this is really very narrow. So finally made it to top. Oh, it wasn't easy. So just came down from there. I climbed up this entire thing just to get a full view, and then you'll see that view now. Thanks to the North Face shoes that I could climb, and thanks to us for helping me get up this place. But the views from that place, magnificent. Just look at these stairs. I mean, really sketchy to come down these stairs. You need to be very careful. But overall, the entire fortress has been built very nice. And which way to go next? Here. Okay. Now this one is even more sketchier. I can barely fit in these walls. Only 20% of my shoes is just landing in these stairs. Half of it is out. Thanks to these trekking shoes that I brought. Else I would have fallen at least 10 or 15 times till now. But overall nice. So that's the end. Now we have come out. Really difficult this is starting glimpse of the mountain life, how the people in the mountains live. I mean, you can already see some horses, some fur clothes, so it's going to freeze out. You need to be well prepared, so I have suited up. It's just outside the fortress, there's a market. So up north it will be really cold. So if you forgot to bring all your wind cheaters, all your beanies and everything, this is one place where you can get it. They give it at pretty cheap rates, so if you forgot, I mean, take it here, because you'll regret not having that up on the top. Now even here you can collect some souvenirs that you need for your trip. So even these souvenirs are available here. Pretty normal, okay prices. I mean, you can definitely take some fur things, that is very important. And also you can take these wine kind of horns, wine horn. This is a very peculiar thing to take back home as a souvenir and remember this place. So here you find these things, chuchkela, if I pronounced it right. If I pronounced it right. These ladies helped me with pronouncing it. This is really a nice thing. I mean, you can take this as a souvenir back there. And if you are going back, this is basically walnuts, hazelnuts, something dipped in thick grape juice. So it's kind of a sweet dish. But this is very famous, and this is peculiar in Georgia. I mean, only in Georgia you'll get this. Now, since wine is a very Georgian way of greeting, I mean, in every celebration, for anything that is special, they treat with wine. So what Waso did is he gifted me this wine. This is the oldest kind of wine, and this is very unique. It has been made in the homemade recipe of these pots. So such a warm welcome. I mean, a bottle of red wine. Okay, thank you. And from here onwards, we'll be going up the mountains, and in another like 30 minutes or 1 hour of drive, we will be into 4 or 5 inch of deep snow. I mean, I am shivering just by thinking of this thought that we are going to have this much snow. But I'm excited as well. I mean, basically, if you tell this entire trip is all about snow, this entire trip has been planned to go to this place, but I have been warned by so many people that it's really going to be very cold. I mean, I personally, they think that I'm underestimating how much cold it will be, and I'm unprepared. But don't know, let's see. Until unless we don't go there, we don't know how well prepared I am. But there are still a lot of places where you can rent stuffs if you forgot to bring your winter wears. Ever since I have visited Georgia, there is one thing that I really wish, I wish to drive my Mustang in these kind of roads. I mean, these roads are so scenic, beautiful. I mean, just ripping through all these roads, at good speeds, and these all winding roads. I mean, oh, I really wish that I could have done that.
We got everything we need, right? Watch me dancing in the colors light.